Success is something we all want, isn't it? But here's what most people overlook. Success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by the person you become. When you chase success, it often runs faster than you. The more you chase, the more it seems to slip away. But when you work on yourself, when you grow, success begins to move toward you. So let me ask you a question. What kind of person are you becoming? Because that's where it all begins. You might ask, what does it mean to become the kind of person who attracts success? It starts with your character. It grows through your habits, and it is shaped by your mindset. Success is attracted to certain qualities: discipline, perseverance, generosity, integrity. It's drawn to people who add value to the world. People who are constantly growing and improving. People who live with intention, with vision, and with purpose. Let's talk about goals. You can't attract success without clear goals. You must have a destination in mind. Many people drift through life with no clear direction, and they wonder why success never finds them. Success doesn't visit the wandering. It visits the focused. It comes to those who know what they want and are willing to pay the price to get it. That price is time, effort, discipline, and sacrifice. It all begins with clarity, knowing exactly what you want. If I asked you right now, what's your goal for the next 5 years? Could you answer clearly? Could you give a specific, powerful answer? Because if you can't, success will remain far from you. Clarity creates focus. Focus creates action. And action creates results. Now don't get me wrong. The path won't be easy. In fact, it rarely is. But as long as you move in the right direction, you're winning. Success comes to those who stay consistent, who keep going even when the road gets tough. And it will get tough. But tough times don't last. Tough people do. That's why personal growth matters so much. The bigger your goals, the bigger your obstacles. But those obstacles are not there to stop you. They're there to shape you, to make you stronger. Years ago, I was broke, 25 years old, with nothing in my pocket and no hope for the future. Then I met a mentor, Mr. Schoaf. He told me something that changed my life forever. He said, "Jim, if you want things to change, you have to change. If you want things to get better, you have to get better." That hit me like a ton of bricks. I was waiting for my circumstances to change, but I realized I was the problem, and I was also the solution. If I wanted to attract success, I had to become the kind of person success would be attracted to. So I began working on myself, reading books, listening to seminars, seeking mentors, doing whatever it took to grow. And slowly but surely, my life began to change, because I was changing. That's the secret, my friends. Success is something you attract by the person you become. Let's talk about habits. Your habits shape your future. You can have the best dreams in the world, but if your daily habits don't match your goals, you'll always struggle. Successful people have success habits. They read, they plan, they take action, they review their progress and stay consistent. And consistency, that's the big one. Success isn't built on what you do once in a while. It's built on what you do every single day. But habits alone aren't enough. You also need the right mindset. Your mindset is the soil where everything grows. If your mind is full of doubt, fear, or negativity, it's hard to attract success. You've got to believe you can become the kind of person who attracts it. You've got to believe your life can change. Because whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. What you believe shapes your reality. If you believe you're stuck, you'll stay stuck. But if you believe you can grow, you'll find a way to grow. Be careful what you feed your mind. Your mind absorbs everything around it. Surround yourself with positive people, good books, and uplifting ideas. Because the more you fill your mind with growth, the more you'll start acting like a person who attracts success. And that brings us to relationships. The people you spend time with will either lift you up or pull you down. Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. If you're surrounded by people with no goals, no growth, no passion, it's hard to stay motivated. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you to improve, who see potential in you when you can't see it yourself. When I started growing, some old friends drifted away. They didn't want to read, learn, or talk about big ideas, and that's okay. Not everyone will join you on your journey. Every relationship is a force. It's either pulling you forward or holding you back. Choose wisely. My mentor, Mr. Shove, introduced me to successful people. They were disciplined, focused, and generous. They believed in abundance, not scarcity, and that changed everything for me. Their energy rubbed off on me. I began thinking bigger and acting bolder. Success leaves clues. Find people who already have what you want and learn from them. Now let's talk about value. Success is attracted to people who add value to the world. The more value you give, the more success you attract. To add value means to solve problems, help others, and make things better. The world rewards problem solvers. The size of your success equals the size of the problems you solve. But adding value isn't just external. It's also about your inner world, your honesty, your integrity, your character. True success is built on trust, and trust is built on consistency. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. If you cut corners in one area, it will affect all others. Be the kind of person others can rely on. Now, let's talk about discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. It's what keeps you going when the excitement fades. It's doing what's right, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline separates the winners from the quitters. And here's the good news. Discipline is a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it gets. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you grow stronger. Discipline is self-respect. When you keep your promises to yourself, you're saying, I'm worth the effort. Finally, let's talk about patience and persistence. Success takes time. It's not an event, it's a process. You don't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. You water it. You nurture it. You wait. Patience means trusting the process. Persistence means never giving up. You will face setbacks, failures, and disappointments. But the people who win are those who keep going, no matter what. Remember, it's not the smartest who succeed. It's the most persistent. Keep learning, keep improving, keep adapting, because success doesn't come to the one who never fails. It comes to the one who never quits.